Montreal's Egyptian community sounds off, denouncing the president and demanding peace. Good evening, I'm Nancy Wood. Egyptian Montrealers came out in full force tonight, protesting in front of the Egyptian consulate downtown. The protest joins others in Ottawa, Toronto, and several U.S. cities, and demonstrations across Egypt. They're all calling for the resignation of Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi. Kristen Falco reports.
Down, down, Morsi, down!
They're not happy with the new president and they want it heard loud and clear. They say Mohamed Morsi is turning into the type of dictator they got rid of last year.
The current government is trying to push through a draft constitution that doesn't represent all Egyptians, that's taking Egypt on a dangerous path.
Rana Saad was living in Egypt when former President Hosni Mubarak was ousted. Her hopes for change seemed dashed.
Completely annihilating the concept of democracy and checks and balances and standing with the people who are protesting in Egypt right now.
Tens of thousands marched in Cairo today calling for President Morsi to leave. The country was thrown back into crisis last month when Morsi issued a decree giving himself broad powers, sidelining the country's judiciary. Deadly clashes this week left 7 people dead and hundreds injured.
People are very nice.
George Albert moved to Montreal 3 months ago. He says he'll never forget what he saw on the streets of Cairo.
Where people died in front of my eyes. So it's stuff that you're not with the people now of Egypt. Egypt is getting free now.
Although these Egyptian Montrealers are protesting together tonight, they are quite divided, specifically when it comes to their religious beliefs.
People, regardless of their religious backgrounds, want a constitution and want a government to represent that, and an Egypt that will be able to include all of us equally.
This human rights lawyer wants to show his son that democracy is possible.
He's half Egyptian, half Canadian, and I want him to see my country where he can really enjoy liberty and freedom.
And a free Egypt is what they all say they want and will get in time. Kristen Falco, CBC News, Montreal.